Welcome to Energia Park in Dublin for the 2021 Bank of Ireland Leinster Schools Junior Cup final. It's Blackrock taking on Newbridge, and it couldn't be scripted better. Both these sides had to share the title last year due to the COVID pandemic. Blackrock have won the title 52 times. Newbridge have won it twice. With me in the commentary box today is Bernard Jackman and Dylan Coughlin. Good to have you here, guys.
Yeah, great to be here. Should be a great game. Saw both teams in the lead up to this, two very strong sides. Both like to play running rugby, and good crowd in here. It's great to have schools rugby back and hopefully have a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we were discussing before the game that it should be a really good contest. I know the Newbridge team, since they came together at under 13 level, have actually gone unbeaten. So it should be a really good contest.
And just looking at the road to the final, both these sides have not really been imposed. We just look at the Newbridge team, who scored 25 tries and only 3 tries against them. Blackrock, on the other hand, they've been a little bit tested. They've scored 18 tries, only 7 tries against them. Bernard, possibly because Blackrock have been tested, they might be more ready for this occasion.
Yeah, it looks like Blackrock came through the harder side of the draw. Before this cup, or before the cup was cancelled last year, everyone said Blackrock were the favourites, and they look like the worthy favourites. And but look, it's a final, and they're young kids. Nerves can get to the occasion, and hopefully, it's a really good match. That's going to be decided in the last couple of minutes, and we have a competitive game.
And also just looking at it now, in the last 7 finals that have been played, Blackrock have won 5 of them, and the expectation is on Blackrock, Dylan.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you mentioned the figures earlier, they're going for their 53rd Junior Cup. There could be a little bit of pressure on the guys, but I think with the preparation and, as you said, the tough games coming into the campaign, they should really, be in a good situation to firmly grasp the day.
If we just look at both the sides, we go through Blackrock first. The front row is Donny Grehan. The hooker is Jake Pollard. The tight head prop is Niall Smith. Thomas Butler and Donica Maguire is the second row. The loose trio is Hubie McCarthy. The captain, Jack Angulo at number 8, who's really been a great ball carrier for his side. Michael Walsh is the open side flanker. Seb Short is the 9. Connor O'Shaughnessy is the 10. Charlie Woodcock and Derry Maloney is the centre combination. The back 3 is Charlie Maloney, Brian O'Flaherty, and Keane Dennehy Vasquez. And we can see there, Blackrock have just made their way onto the park, and they're really getting amped for this performance. So much expectation, and they want their 53rd title. Their leading try scorer is their number 13, Derry Maloney.
It's funny looking at how these junior teams prepare for the match. Everything now for the senior level is about zen-like calmness. You see the team out in front of their supporters completely revved up. It's great to see. It's something I remember as a kid myself getting so excited and passionate about these games. It's the biggest game in the world at the time, and hopefully have a really good occasion and enjoy it.
It's safe to say that the Blackrock junior lads are fired up here today. Bernard, do you think there's mind games going on the Newbridge side?
I'd say Newbridge just aren't organised to get out in time. The Rock have everything down to the last detail. Newbridge just happy to be here on time, and they'll come out now when they're ready.
And here come out Newbridge, led by their inspirational captain, Paddy Taylor. 63 points in 3 games and 6 tries as well. And they're looking to make history. Their front row is Ty Kelly, John R. Welch at hooker, Billy Bowen, the tight head prop, Jack Dennis, and Connor Hanley is the number 4 and 5. Josh Montgomery is the number 6. Paddy Ford is the number 8. Number 7 is Rory Manelli. The number 9 and number 10 is Dan Connolly and captain Paddy Taylor. The centre combination is Callum Murphy, Kieran Mangan. The back 3 is Arden McGee, and the fullback Toddy Lawler scored 4 tries in round 1, and Derek Cosgrave has scored a hat-trick last week.
I think it could be a real battle of the out-halves today.
Certainly, with Connor O'Shaughnessy, 42 points from the boot. The referee today is Paul Rick Reedy, and we're almost set to go. Blackrock playing from left to right. Newbridge to kick off through Paddy Taylor. Poor Greedy just looking with his officials. And we're underway. And it's a simple ball immediately for Charlie Woodcock, who takes contact. Seb Short lays it to Maguire, the number 5, over the advantage line. Short with the box kick. It's taken well by Todd Lawler, the fullback. And a little bit of a knock on there, and here comes trouble immediately. It's been intercepted by Mangan.
Definitely, you can see from the start of the game, both teams seem to be going at it from the very start, and there's definitely intent on turnover ball to get the ball set short enough to try and get 2 passes away from the contact area there. Yeah,
it was definitely an area that Newbridge did really well against Castleknock, being able to get the ball, particularly on the right-hand side in transition play. And that's the thing about Junior Cup rugby, it's usually a little bit looser than what we're used to at Senior Cup and senior level. But yet, I think this group, obviously being a little bit older, there will be good structure to the game as well.
I think from a structure point of view as well, it was quite interesting to see from the restart that they stayed on the ground. They didn't look to go to pods and lift.
So Blackrock, well, they have the biggest pack at this level in the competition, and it'll be Seb Short to feed.
Just looking at the way they're lined up here as well, I think they're going to try and bring the blindside wing around.
Yeah, just both. Well, obviously Newbridge got penalised there, but just take a while for the scrum to settle down. Obviously, front rows, obviously with the crowd as well, it's hard for front rows to hear the referee's call, but you'd imagine they just get into a bit of a rhythm here. Scrummaging is very rarely a massive issue at this level. Obviously, you can only push 1.5 meters, but Rock obviously want to play off this, as Dylan said, and looking to maybe bring their blindside wing in. So hopefully we get a good clean ball here.
So Blackrock, steady scrum, Short, O'Shaughnessy, Maloney, and here's Keane, Denis Vasquez, who takes contact. Seb Short pops it to Thomas Butler, the number 4. Short once more, O'Shaughnessy lets it go, beautifully done by McCarthy, and here's the big tight end prop, Niall Smith, over the gain line. Maguire pops it to Butler, almost intercepted. Thomas Butler with the carry. O'Shaughnessy with a little dab ahead for O'Flaherty. And that's gone forward.
Yeah, Newbridge defending for their lives there. Rock looked very dangerous. Lovely little grubber kick through, but great defence by Paddy Ford and the number 8 covered in the backfield. But worrying times for Newbridge the way Rock are spraying the ball around.
I think from a Blackrock perspective as well, they did very well to break up the middle, and then you could just see the little rubber there through from Conor O'Shaughnessy. I think the structure is quite the window sometimes when Conor's at 10 in open field, and he's well able to put those little rubber kicks and play what's in front of him.
So Newbridge with the scrum. And it's a big day for their front row. Ty Kelly, John R. Walsh and Billy Bowen.
I think that's excellent refereeing there from Cork, Grady Bernard. He's had 2 resets over on the far side, and I think he's just called the tight head from Blackrock and the loose head from Newbridge aside. What do you think he'd be saying?
No, he just had him to follow his instructions. No work pre-introduction of the ball. Get their binds nice and high and solid, and have a decent contest without making it the focal point of the game. They obviously didn't listen to him. Free kick.
Maybe a commentator's first there from the 2 of us.
And also perhaps both teams very eager as well. It is a cup final.
Yeah, well, Blackrock, when they got a free kick, they elected for the scrum, but this is in the 22, so Newbridge will just get it off the field, kick it out, move up the field a little bit.
Paddy Taylor finding touch And it'll be John R. Walsh to throw. Or it actually won't be. He's standing in the line-out. The hooker. Jack Pollard to throw.
You see Newbridge using a single pod in the front, just lifting. Mullally gets very close to that ball, just keeping Blackrock honest, but good line-up ball by Blackrock.
O'Shaughnessy, good ball to his captain, Angelo. And it's a penalty for Blackrock.
Yeah, ball off the front, it's hard to do anything with it from the back line. Newbridge got off, caught him behind the gain line, but are over enthusiastic at the breakdown, don't roll away quickly enough, and a soft penalty to give away.
I think it's interesting to note as they go down the corner here. So she just missed touch there.
Cosgrave sends it back to his opposite number, O'Flaherty. And he has a go. Beats one, O'Flaherty. Look at him go. Great stepping by O'Flaherty. And gets it to Charlie Maloney, the left winger. And here's Maguire once more with another carry. Seb Short, O'Shaughnessy to Thomas Butler, flat pass. Seb Short, O'Shaughnessy, Maloney back on the inside. Tackled by Paddy Taylor. Short to Butler. And it's play on. Good steal by Montgomery, and the race is on here. And good play by Denis Vasquez.
Certainly an all-action start to this.
It's been ferocious. And McCarthy lays it back. Short goes on the short side.
Newbridge will be delighted to see Blackrock box kick here. When Blackrock kept it in hand, they've looked so dangerous, making a lot of line breaks.
And what a take that is by Todd Lawler. But it's a penalty to Blackrock, a contestable.
Yeah, great take in the air. Great take, sorry Dylan, great take in the air, but Blackrock are just so aggressive at the defensive breakdown, get in there and get a really good steal, and now they get a chance to go down the line. They missed the last kick to touch, but you'd imagine they'll make this one.
The point that I was about to make before the missed touch on our side here was it's interesting to note that the loose head Donny Graham seems to have lifting that club. As a front rower, Bernard, were you ever lifted?
Well, what I can tell you, Dylan, is Donny Graham has taken a few takes in this cup. O'Shaughnessy, and he has Woodcock, the inside centre. A good carry. And here's Maguire. Both locks of Blackrock featuring well in these opening exchanges. Woodcock once more, O'Shaughnessy, and here's O'Flaherty.
He's been very elusive in the backfield.
2 tries in the cup so far. McCarthy, the blindside flanker. O'Shaughnessy tries to get the offload away, and he's tackled by Paddy Taylor, and here's trouble. It's Mangan, tackled by Michael Walsh. Dan Connolly and Taylor once more. He's under pressure. Thomas Butler going for the steal. Connolly. And that time was John R. Walsh. Connolly works the blind side. And Walsh with a pick and drive. McCarthy with the tackle. Connolly to Bowen.
Yeah, Newbridge are really struggling a little bit with the pace of the game and just losing their shape. Obviously went off their feet there, sealed off at the breakdown, but Rock are putting them under huge pressure, and there's 9 minutes gone. Newbridge are delighted to be level on the scoreboard because it's been all one-way traffic.
I think O'Shaughnessy's been an excellent threat, as a runner and a distributor.
It's a great kick.
He's took that right into the 5-metre line.
Superb kick by O'Shaughnessy. And here is a moment to cash in for Blackrock. Gui Pollard to feed. It's an overthrow. Perhaps a get out of jail card for Newbridge.
I think there might have been a little bit of a miscommunication with the call there. It looked like the middle pod didn't know what to do.
What a kick by Connolly as well.
That's a great clearance for Newbridge. I totally agree. There was mix up in the call. No one got in the air. Newbridge survived, and that's a great clearance kick from a couple of yards from his own line. But you'd like to see Newbridge get up the field a little bit because Rock will score if they spend much longer in this area of the field.
Jack Pollard getting the call from Niall Smith. McCarthy tries to pop it to short, and it's a bit messy at the moment.
Yeah, it's just like Blackrock started the game quite well, as Bernard mentioned, that they went to the front of the line out there. Got the two line outs that have gone astray. Maybe they might try and go back to basics, maybe hit the front and go to a driving wall.
Yeah, the maul is supposed to be an area of the game that they're very strong, and obviously they're looking to move it around. I totally agree. They were getting good change out of playing with ball in hand, but they might look to put a squeeze on Newbridge a little bit.
Connolly to feed. And it's a good shove by Newbridge. Paddy Taylor whips it out. Callum Murphy that time. Connolly flirting with the forwards. It's slow ball, yeah, for Newbridge, but they get the penalty.
Yeah, it looked like Newbridge wanted to go wide there, just got their lines of running a little bit off, and Connolly was trying to pass back, but there was traffic in the way, so he took the safe route, took contact. But yeah, great opportunity for Newbridge just to relieve a bit of pressure. It's been pretty relentless. It's a great kick.
Yeah, definitely. The game has certainly started at 100 miles an hour, and interesting to note that off scrums on either side of the pitch, that both of them have tried to go to the same move, where they've tried to get the blindside winger in around the corner. Blackrock maybe executed a little bit better.
So an opportunity for Newbridge. And was that a skew throw? It's play on. Blackrock will breathe a sigh of relief. And what a carry that is. And Smith, the tight head prop. And Newbridge get a penalty. So an opportunity here.
Newbridge very lucky there. The ball wasn't straight in the line out. Blackrock tried to play a little bit. We're reorganising to go back to the 15-metre to the box kick and give away the penalty at the breakdown. And Newbridge have a kick. If Newbridge go 3-0 up here, having had no play, it'd be a massive start for them.
Points are very important to get on the board, especially in an occasion like today, which is a cup final.
In fairness, the Blackrock forwards, ball carriers look so powerful, and they're getting gain line all the time. So, you'd imagine that the Blackrock coach, Owen Daly, he has a plan B or a plan C option because they've got strength all over the field.
So Paddy Taylor, 63 points in 3 games. Taylor. The captain delivers. It's Newbridge 3, Blackrock 0. About 14 minutes gone here at Energia Park.
Yeah, great kick from Taylor. I mean, that's exactly what Newbridge needed. Taylor's an unbelievable athlete. We see him on the rugby field, what he can do, but also he's a high-class sprinter and javelin thrower. And that kick is going to help his team settle down a lot.
O'Shaughnessy. And that is well taken by Newbridge. Difficult ball to take in the sun. Connolly feeds. And a knock on. So that'll be irritating Bernard just after getting a penalty there, up on the score sheet, but not out of their half for Newbridge.
Yeah, absolutely. It is difficult. The sun is definitely in the Newbridge players' eyes, and weren't really under a huge amount of pressure. But Blackrock's kick chase, in fairness, was excellent. Newbridge did well to retain the ball and just make an error there. But look, they can still defend this. Just need to make sure that they get their numbers right in the back line.
fantastic opportunity here with a scrum kind of just outside the 15 with enough space for maybe the 8 to link up with the open side winger there.
Under pressure at scrum time. Short O'Shaughnessy to Woodcock. Hitting the line. Newbridge trying to go for the steal. It's McCarthy. Short to Pollard. Another good carry. And back on the inside to Woodcock.
Excellent work from Newbridge in around the pillar of defence there.
There's Niall Smith. The big tight head prop. Short. And Maguire. And Newbridge going for the choke tackle. Excellent defence.
That's a massive bit of defence. Newbridge, they're very narrow in defence, but Rock are playing into that space, so they were able to make a choke tackle there and get a turnover, and they have a chance to live again, but it's been pretty relentless from Blackrock in fairness to pressure they're building, and normally that turns into scores.
There was definitely an opportunity where Blackrock looked to go wide. Maybe Conor O'Shaughnessy should try and get the forwards outside him a little bit more, because they seem to be playing a little bit off 9. Maybe they should look to go outside 10 and try and attack in the wider areas. Yeah,
there's definitely space in the wider channels if they can just reorganise themselves a little bit quicker.
But it's great to have Energia Park alive again for schoolboy rugby.
Justin, you've done a lot of schoolboy rugby in South Africa. How does it compare to the standard and the atmosphere?
Well, the atmosphere is certainly up there, and the standard as well. It's such a buzz around the ground. So much better from Newbridge. Paddy Taylor. And that's an excellent kick by the out off.
Yeah, that's a brilliant clearance. I think Newbridge scrum is really good. Billy Bohan, son of Enda Bohan, a famous prop for Lansdowne, is doing a great job at the tight outside. He's getting the right angle, and that's a great kick, using a low trajectory to make sure ball goes out and Blackrock don't have a chance to have a counter-attack. 20-minute water break, or 15-minute water break.
So thoughts on the first half, Dylan?
I certainly think that Newbridge will be very happy, because Blackrock seemed to look very dangerous when they had the ball. Some of their tight 5 got through an awful lot of work. Donny Grehan and especially Thomas Butler in the second row. As I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, I think there definitely is space in the wider channels if O'Shaughnessy can manage to get the forwards outside and maybe try and use the centres.
Yeah, I think from a Newbridge point of view, Newbridge obviously want the game to break up a little bit. Rock are very comfortable in their structure. Newbridge want to make it a little bit chaotic. You see them when they get a turnover, they look for space in the backfield, and yeah, they'll be delighted with themselves in terms of just staying in the game so far and having obviously a lead, which is against the run of play.
So Pollard to throw. McCarthy to short. O'Shaughnessy under pressure, and the captain lets it go. Woodcock, and here's Maloney. He's very dangerous, the outside centre. Look at the fend, a magical offload. And Dennehy Vasquez with the carry, and Newbridge with some good scramble defence. Newbridge seems to be absorbing a lot of pressure and getting turnovers at crucial times. Connolly sends it high. It's a tester for O'Flaherty, and well taken by the fullback.
Big trouble here for Rock spread it. Very lucky for Newbridge. I think a Blackrock cleaning player went off his feet, but you know, Blackrock had reorganised. Newbridge were very narrow in that kick chase, and if Blackrock had been able to play that, you know, you'd imagine he would have got in on the left-hand corner. But good by Newbridge, another great scramble, great play from Blackrock off average ball off the line out. Maloney looks so dangerous. He's quick, he's powerful, big handoff, great offload, and yeah, but Newbridge scramble is good.
I think it's vital in those situations when they do go wide that the outside backs need to help out in that breakdown, because it's very hard for the forwards to get all the way across.
Paddy forward, but it's an overthrow to Pollard. Sebastian Short, pop pass to Smith. Short to McCarthy. She really had a good game so far, the blindside flanker. Short, O'Shaughnessy hitting the line is the skipper, and there's trouble here. Paddy Taylor. And Montgomery got a free play as well. Paddy Taylor. Murphy with good hands.
Wow, Newbridge actually looked like they had a try-scoring opportunity there off that turnover. Blackrock again using their forwards in the midfield, but great defence, great tackle technique, great power in the collision, and forces the ball free. And just looked for a second like it was going to open up, but they'll be absolutely delighted to have the shot at goal as well and try and build on the scoreboard.
So Paddy Taylor, the captain, with an opportunity to add an extra 3.
This is from a similar position from his last kick.
Taylor slots it with certainty. Newbridge 6, Blackrock 0 after about 21 minutes.
Yeah, look at it. It's brilliant defence by Newbridge, to be fair. They're hanging in there, showing real resilience, and both times they've got up the field, they've managed to get kickable penalties. So yeah, delighted in terms of how they've started.
It's vital in games like this when you break into the opposition half, especially into the 22, to come out with points.
O'Shaughnessy, and it's taken by Paddy Ford. He's not here for a haircut. Connolly, another big carry in centre field, but it's been spilt. Yes, Thomas Butler, the lanky lock.
Fantastic amount of work there.
Seb Short to Maguire. Yet another carry. Pollard back into traffic. And McCarthy hitting the line, over the gain line. And Niall Smith, another impressive carry by the tight head prop. Maguire, O'Shaughnessy, Pollard. And here's Charlie Maloney, the left winger. Michael Walsh, the open side flanker. They got a lot of numbers on the right, Blackrock, but it's slow ball. And Newbridge being a menace at the breakdown, and they get the result they wanted.
Yeah, Newbridge are playing with fire a little bit. They put a lot of bodies into the defensive ruck, which when we look up we can see a lot of space, but just when Blackrock have created it, those 2 or 3 man overlaps, they can't get the ball out. There's little errors, the ball is slow, and Newbridge are covering. This time they get a scrum turnover, which is huge, but it's very dangerous. Newbridge are living dangerously at the moment in terms of over contesting that breakdown.
Definitely, you can see the gaps are starting to appear in the Newbridge defence, but they need to get their basics right, clear past the ball and create a good platform for Seb Short at scrum half to bring his backs into it.
And Paddy Ford peels away with it. A really good carry, and then gets the offload away, but that has gone forward.
Yeah, really good play by Paddy Ford. He's a real talisman for Newbridge, a real leader, big defender, good ball carrier there, and you saw his skills trying to get that offload back in the inside, but just unfortunately, good pressure from Blackrock forces the turnover.
This is a fantastic attacking platform here from Blackrock with the scrum half on the opposite side. there's an opportunity to really stretch them. You know, the way they're set up here in the back, you can see the fullback is back. The opposite winger doesn't know whether to get a half or forward. I'd say they'll look to bring in their blindside winger here and try and go to the width.
Angelo secures it. Woodcock to O'Shaughnessy. And here's Brian O'Flaherty. And he loses the ball. So a few unforced errors costing Blackrock.
Yeah, look at that. I think there's good venom in that hit there, but Newbridge defended that really smartly. The 9 didn't follow. Newbridge 9 didn't follow Blackrock 9. He got the first man, and you know the overlap was killed off, was man on man. But yeah, again, Blackrock just can't get the second phase, you know, right when they're in a good attacking position.
They definitely haven't been able to build the phases. Anytime that they get wide, there seems to be a knock-on, ball is turned over, and just not clean ball to build a platform to go forward.
Connolly, Taylor with a dummy switch, and here's Mangan. And Blackrock get the penalty.
Yeah, good defence by Blackrock there. They read that really well. Good hit, and the ball just goes forward as it's trying to make the pass in contact, and I think he grabbed it on the ground, so it's a penalty. Rock don't want to take the points. They want to get, you know, the try that probably they feel their possession territory deserve.
And that's not out. Todd Lawler doing really well. An exceptional kick from Lawler, putting his opposite number, O'Flaherty, under pressure.
That's a big blow for Newbridge. One thing missed a touch, but then obviously for Newbridge to get the line out, you know, they're definitely, you know, living dangerously and getting every break that's going.
It's interesting, yeah, Newbridge. Montgomery throws into the line-out, the blindside flanker. And Manelli rising highest, and it's scrappy. Hanley to Taylor, good hands, puts the gum guard back in. Some serious skills by the art off. Connolly on the short side to Mangan, and here's Montgomery. Thomas Butler trying to get the steal for Blackrock. It's Jack Dennis with the carry.
It's a fantastic chop tackle there from Hubie McCarthy, which gave an opportunity for a turnover. Newbridge did well to hold on to it.
Connolly, Paddy Taylor to Paddy Ford. Hit hard by Angelo, the skipper for Blackrock.
Yeah, it's a great hit, but unfortunately Blackrock over enthusiastic in the side from the hooker. You can see it as clear as day, but what a contest between both number 8s. We saw Jack Dennis making a big carry there. His brother was on the team that won a couple of years ago. Mark Dennis, a very good back row, and he looks like he's a player with future, with big talent and a big potential for the future.
But Dylan, this is really feeling like a final.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's been a couple of kind of key moments in the game where, you know, Blackrock haven't been able to take advantage of kicking to touch, and as I mentioned earlier, getting turned over in the wide areas. They should stay patient, and coming up to about 28 minutes, 27, 28 minutes gone, they need to be hoping to get on the scoreboard before the end of the half.
So the captain, Taylor, if in doubt, kick it out.
Oh, for sure for Newbridge. Newbridge will want to keep this game, you know, stop, start, you know, go to the set piece, decrease the ball in play time, because, you know, Blackrock have been the ones who look the more dangerous, but Newbridge has said they're very dangerous in transition, turnover ball, that's when they really spring to life, so they'll be looking for more of those opportunities.
Munnelly tries to tap it back, and it's taken by Dennis. And Angulo leading by example for Blackrock with another big hit. Taylor, Blackrock are really flat on defense, tackled by Maguire. Connolly to John R. Walsh.
It's a great carry. Very strong in contact. He's not a big guy, but he gets an extra 3 or 4 yards there.
Taylor just flirting with the defense there. Connolly. The scrum off, not scared of the dogfight. but Blackrock get a penalty.
Yeah, just ran away from the support a little bit there. It's interesting. Taylor's having to take the ball on a lot himself, which isn't ideal. He needs his forwards to be organised for carries, but that's a huge turnover. Good work on the ground by Blackrock, and with a minute and a half to go, a missed touch again.
Blackrock definitely got away with one there. O'Shaughnessy looked to take him a little bit off that kick and try and find a touch, but it was very well kept in from the Newbridge winger, and it just bounced into touch. And Blackrock will look to set a platform here as they have a line out on the left-hand side of the pitch, just inside the 10-metre line.
Approaching half-time, the score now would be vital. McCarthy to Seb Short, O'Shaughnessy and Woodcock.
That's the second line out that the scrum half from Newbridge has targeted, kind of like a shooter from the back of the line out.
He's very close to getting that intercept there. It's definitely going to concern Blackrock a little bit, and takes the heat off the attack.
Charlie Woodcock, a loose pass picked up well by O'Shaughnessy. And Newbridge, well, they might have another opportunity here. Connolly trying to put the pressure on O'Flaherty. Cosgrave is giving chase.
Oh, lovely little kick over the top.
For Port Greedy.
Yeah, no, he's going for the goal line dropout. Lovely kick over the top by Connolly. He's very aware of where the space is. That's exactly what Newbridge are doing. They only had the ball for a second. They're looking to turn Blackrock and get in behind them, but in fairness, Blackrock covered that really well. Great cover in the backfield by O'Flaherty.
O'Shaughnessy. Todd Lawler. He can be devastating, the fullback. Beats one, beats two, beats three, beats four. Incredible stuff by the fullback. Connolly, Paddy Taylor. Slow ball for Newbridge. It's Paddy forward and he's tackled by Pollard. It's a big moment here for Newbridge, coming up towards half-time. Any points here could prove to be crucial for Newbridge going into the half.
This is a big feature of the Newbridge coach, David Brew. He loves to pick and go. He's done this constantly, but he gets in the right areas of the field, all the pack in together in a series of pick and goes. But with the dominance of the Blackrock tackle, it's dangerous territory because the Jackal Tread can get in there. So now they're going to go to the back line, having had six goals at it. Chip over the top.
Taylor, Lawler, superb by Taylor and Lawler. Incredible scenes.
Wow, what a kick for Paddy Taylor. Lawler is the danger man. We saw him stepping 5 or 6 Blackrock defenders. Then the Newbridge pack got on the ball. 5 or 6 pick and goes to tie in that defence, and on this 4G surface the bounce is generally kind, and they judge that to perfection. We see it here, beautiful kick, well onside. Very difficult in the Blackrock backfield, gets the perfect bounce and a great score from a player who's been exceptional in this cup.
It was interesting when the Newbridge were going to the pick and goes, the halfbacks, Paddy Taylor, Dan Connolly and Paddy Taylor, they kind of had a look at each other. They went to 2 more pick and goes and found a little bit of space in the Blackrock backfield.
But Dylan, I think Newbridge, like when they play ball in hand and they run into these big Blackrock ball carriers, they're losing out, so they need to box clever, and that's a good example of that.
Paddy Taylor, well, he set up the try, scored by Todd Lawler, who scores his 5th try of the Junior Cup this year.
What a way to finish the first half for Newbridge. This game is very much in the balance. Newbridge have, a decent score, but what I've seen from this Blackrock team, they can score tries, for sure, and they will get the key messages from their coaching team. I think the second half is going to be fascinating.
That's definitely a massive sucker punch from Blackrock there.
Don't go anywhere. A big second half coming up. Newbridge going for their 3rd title, but Blackrock will probably have something to say about that in the second half. They're going for their 53rd title or to play for. Don't go anywhere. So 13 plays 0, yeah. Newbridge out in front. And perhaps Dylan, you know, Blackrock, they had a few chances to go for goal. It could have made the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. You could see that Newbridge's priority was to get points on the board from the start and then look to build and work towards a try, whereas Blackrock, their intent from the start was to kick down the line. And that's definitely a bit of a sucker punch there before half-time. Championship minutes from going into the half-time break, 6-0 down. They now find themselves 13-0 down.
Yeah, it's real cup rugby from Newbridge. Obviously, big underdogs coming here. They have to live off scraps. They have to defend resiliently and take points when they're an offer. And they've been in the Blackrock half 3 times, 2 penalties and a converted try. So it's been ideal, but this game was far from over. And you can imagine the Rock got some key messages from their coaching staff. And we'll come after Newbridge now from the first minute.
You'd have to imagine that the first score in the second half will be important.
So Blackrock to play from left to right in the second half. O'Shaughnessy will get us underway. And taken by the prop, Billy Bowen. Connolly to Walsh. Connolly sends it to the heavens. O'Flaherty takes an important ball and does really well. Good contest by Newbridge. Sebastian Short.
It was fantastic work there from Charlie Maloney when O'Flaherty was taking the ball in the air to secure that rope.
And it's been poached by Hanley, and yes, Paddy Taylor. So far it's been the Taylor show. Connor Hanley with the carry.
Looks like there's a Newbridge player in the middle of the field there in a bit of discomfort.
Paddy Taylor and Mangan smashed in the tackle. Connolly, there's an overlap here. And Cosgrave lets it go. So another opportunity here for Newbridge. Taylor to Manili. Gets all float away to Mangan. Keeping the ball alive on Newbridge.
Very good defensive play by Blackrock. Newbridge are back up to 15 now. The injured players back up. I think the referee's going to stop it. He was in the way there in that forward carry. But yeah, Blackrock looked very comfortable there. Newbridge tried to find a little gap, but every time they went into that space, it closed very quickly. And but the important thing for Newbridge, they're down in the Blackrock half, and this is an area where if they got a penalty, you know, you'd fancy Taylor to kick it. His kicking has been exceptional so far.
You can see there's definitely an intent from Newbridge to hold on to the ball there. Like the Blackrock defence were blitzing up, trying to put pressure on them. As you can see, Seamus Toomey, I think he was looking to go over and have a word with the pack, but Cork really looks to restart here.
So Newbridge ball, and Blackrock, well, they can't afford to give any more points away. And if Newbridge do strike, it could be a long way back. Great shove by Blackrock. Paddy Ford, the number 8, has to come to the rescue.
Ford did well there. That scrum was coming back on top of him. Very, very difficult to do anything with it, but Newbridge are looking to keep the ball here now, keep it in close. The fortune have turned it over to breakdown.
There's a brilliant steal by Donica Maguire, the big second rower. Some big collisions out there. Short. So O'Shaughnessy, Charlie Woodcock, the inside centre. Can't get the offload away. A crucial tackle by the fullback for Newbridge, Lawler. And here's Niall Smith. And Blackrock get a penalty.
Yeah, very smart by Blackrock. O'Shaughnessy, maybe that's a message they got on at half-time, to turn the Newbridge defence with a little chip in behind. And it took a great tackle from Todd Lawler to make sure he stopped the offload there, because Blackrock support runners were coming fast and furious, and would have probably ended up scoring a try. But another missed touch. Oh. Just judge it perfectly.
Yeah, just about found touch there, and you can definitely see from the start of this half from Blackrock there was two fantastic offensive tackles from Jack Pollard and a brilliant turnover from Donnybrook McGuire. Blackrock have a line out now, and it's very important that they can get the score on the board.
Massive line out. Jack Pollard is getting the message from Niall Smith. He's had a lot of carries, the tight head prop.
Newbridge are giving Blackrock the front as they have all day, but it's quite difficult ball to play off. Be interested if Blackrock try and win it. Now they take the front, and they're going to maul.
McCarthy took it this time. Very interesting. The captain delivers. Jack Angulo. Blackrock are back in this contest.
Oh, that was really well done. Newbridge took a gamble. They decided not to contest the maul. They stood off, which means it can be easily accidental offside, but Blackrock were aware of that. We just see it here. Newbridge stand off completely. The ball has to stay in the front. The next thing, Angelo just bursts through. We've seen how big a ball carrier is off line. There he gets a chance to go under the post. A dream start for Blackrock.
Jack Angulo, the Blackrock captain, has come up with some really big plays so far in this game, and I think Blackrock forwards coach Killian Barry will be very happy with how well the Blackrock pack adjusted to that.
So Connor O'Shaughnessy to make it a 6-point ball game. Over it goes, game on.
Yeah, great kick from O'Shaughnessy under pressure. It was important he got that, and he nailed it between the posts. But yeah, tactically Newbridge obviously afraid of the Blackrock maul, came up with that tactic, but they needed to make sure they were in position to tackle the guy who breaks away, and well, maybe they wouldn't have been able to tackle him. He's such a dynamic ball carrier, the Blackrock captain, but great response from Blackrock to obviously a half-time where they're 13-0 down.
A fantastic battle of the fly halves. Both of them have gone with a little chip and chase that have come off, and Conor O'Shaughnessy with a great conversion there from a similar place.
Jack Pollard putting his head down. It's really on out here at Energia Park. Going on the short side, O'Shaughnessy starting to look really dangerous.
Great tackle by Billy Bowen there. He was tight head against a 10. He was outpaced, but he managed to use the touchline and made a great tackle around the ankles.
And Seb Short looking to put the pressure on. And a really good kick as well by Sebastian Short.
Yeah, momentum has shifted quickly. Blackrock look more confident now, more dynamic. The passes are starting to stick, and obviously their kicking game, which was a little bit inaccurate in the first half, is now proving, really precise, and that's a great kick to bounce out.
There's been a couple of little moments that definitely have gone Blackrock's way. In the first half, balls were missing touch. One of them just crept in there, and the kick from Sebastian Shore from outside his 22 bounced perfectly into an opportunity, and I think Rock will look to put a bit of pressure on this line out here.
And Newbridge perhaps a little bit lucky there. Connolly. Good carry by Josh Montgomery. Jack Dennis smashed in the tackle by the number 8 and captain, Jack Angelo. A tester for Maloney. And just the rugby incident, so play on, or maybe not.
I think Pork really has blown that up maybe for a head injury. It was a fantastic contest there.
Yeah.
Box kick, and the two players just going at it.
Yeah, it's a dangerous box kick for the fullback because it's kind of landed in the middle of the field. And you see that there's a great chase from Billy Bowen, and he follows the ball all the way. Both men never blinked. They both went for it, full-heartedly, and it's just a little bit of a collision. And it looked like he had a head knock. So really good refereeing by Porrick there to make sure he stops him. We get player safety, get him checked out. Breffney O'Donnell is the ex Newbridge schoolboy. Irish schoolboy is the Newbridge physio as well, so he'll be in good hands.
Just in terms of head-to-head, Newbridge and Blackrock have played each other 4 times over the years. In the Junior Cup final, Newbridge winning 13-0 all the way back in 1950. And then, of course, sharing the title last year with Blackrock due to the pandemic. Blackrock chasing their 53rd title. And the skipper is okay. Jack Angulo.
That'll be a big relief from Blackrock. You can see physio Seamus Toomey and forwards coach having a little look at him there, and I think he's a vital player for Blackrock, so they'll be very happy to see him join the back of the scrum there.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. Obviously he got a try, but when the pressure was on the first half, he had a lot of big moments, and he's a key man for them.
Short to Woodcock. To Terry Maloney. Good defence by Newbridge. O'Shaughnessy for 50-22 possibly. No. Senfield. Lawler. Really patient at the back.
I think it's another moment there where maybe in the first half that ball might have bounced out, and after bouncing up, Blackrock on the attack again.
Good play by Maloney, and it's been intercepted. Lawler. But it is a penalty to Blackrock and decision time here.
Yeah, but again, Blackrock, they're being smart tactically. They're not overplaying their hand. They know they have the power game, but they're looking to find that space in the backfield. And Lawler does really well to get back there, but his kick just drifted in field, which opened up a two-sided attack. And I think there's a high tackle in the process. And Blackrock have a chance now to make the score 13-10.
Yeah, maybe the message from Owen Daly at half-time was not to panic, to get a little bit of field position and try and get the ball in front of them rather than kind of behind them.
Yeah, I think so, and I also think energy levels, even though Newbridge would have been buoyed by being 13-0 up, I mean, it's a lot harder to make the amount of tackles Newbridge had to make in that first half, and we're really hanging on. So maybe Blackrock feel that they can put a squeeze on them and force some errors in the right part of the field.
Absolutely, and Louis O'Reilly was straight on with the kicking tee there to Conor O'Shaughnessy.
Knocks it over, Conor O'Shaughnessy. It's 13, plays 10, Newbridge just in front.
It's a fantastic standard of goal kicking here. I think there's been a huge emphasis on working on skills, maybe during the pandemic. Conor O'Shaughnessy's 2 out of 2 there, and on the other side of the field we have Paddy Taylor, who's also 2 out of 2 from the team.
Taylor with a rough sort of a kick. And O'Flaherty puts Donny Grehan in space. Seb Short to Smith. Maguire. McCarthy. An excellent result for
Newbridge. It's all been one-way traffic for Blackrock. That time they dealt with a kick-off. They're just playing a couple of phases to open up both sides for the kick, and great tackle from Bowen. Chop tackle, and then next man in was Paddy Taylor, I think, the 10. He's going to have to, he won a turnover now, he's going to have to try and slot the post.
I think there might have been a little bit of uncertainty from the Newbridge captain there, because he was looking over at the sideline. This could be just maybe on the edge of his radar, probably.
Yeah, but I think, given the nature of the game, I think he's dead right to go for the shot here. Worst case scenario, it's 22 drop out, and this game looks like it's going to be incredibly tight, so maybe one goal kick might be enough to win it.
He delivers again, Paddy Taylor. That's 4 from 4.
That certainly wasn't outside his range. He seemed to clear that straight into the stands.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And if some of the viewers are wondering whether these players have got bigger kicks, are a little bit more powerful, it's because they're a year older than normal. This is last year's Junior Cup team. Obviously, with the pandemic, this cup has been played, and most of these guys are transition year students, but they're getting a chance to play their cup final.
O'Shaughnessy and Connolly, the little halfback. It's really not scared to take it into contact.
Yeah, but Connolly on the ground, Newbridge needed to play a little phase to get him back up to box kick, and his box kicking has been accurate so far, and the chase has been good.
And O'Flaherty, he's been really good in the air as well. Under pressure, tackled by Cosgrave. And Donny Grehan with the carry. O'Shaughnessy.
There's a lot of space in behind there. It's an excellent option from O'Shaughnessy.
And Arden McGee. Mangan. He's really under pressure. Yeah, Charlie Woodcock is over that ball, but Newbridge get the penalty.
Yeah, well spotted by the referee there. In fairness, Newbridge were isolated, but Charlie Woodcock just didn't release after the tackle, and well spotted. But Newbridge are under big pressure when that ball is put in behind them. I thought McGee did really well to just stay on his feet for a second longer to allow support to arrive, but Rocker finding space in the backfield and trying to exploit it.
Paddy Taylor knocks it into touch. Manelli taps it back. Connolly with a lot of work to do. Maguire trying to go in for the steal. Mangan in an unusual position, deputising here at scrum off. It's O'Flaherty.
I don't think O'Flaherty realised that his right winger was flat there. He did very well to turn back, get to ground, support around him. Blackrock in possession now, moving into the middle of the field.
Excellent tackle by Bowen. O'Shaughnessy, Woodcock. There's an overlap here. It's Walsh this time. And Crehan again. A lot of numbers on the right. And it's been intercepted by Murphy. And they get the penalty as well.
And a yellow card, it looks like. It's a huge moment. Newbridge were down numbers. They gambled. They pushed through the screen. Really good work. Really work by Murphy. If he had cut it cleanly, he might have been under the post. He just had to stop for a second to grab with his left hand. And yeah, referee feels it was a try-scoring opportunity and puts the man in the bin. And you would fancy Paddy Taylor to kick this. Yeah, shocked to see. Look, he had to gamble there. He had to try and slow that ball down. Newbridge were on the front foot, but this is a big kick to make it a two-score game.
When Blackrock were on the front foot there, you could see that O'Shaughnessy was looking to go wide, and they definitely had an overlap. Colin Murphy did very well to identify that, and O'Shaughnessy, as Bernard mentioned there, had to do something, and unfortunately just tackled him a little bit high over the shoulder.
And it's been intercepted by Murphy, and they get the simple as you like from Paddy Taylor. It's Newbridge 19, Blackrock 10. Only about 15 minutes to go here at Energia Park.
Yeah, they go to a water break, obviously, feature of COVID as well. So everyone have their individual water bottles. And again, you know, coaching-wise here, coaches aren't allowed to actually get a message on. Referee is watching that. Blackrock have plenty of water boys on, getting a message on. The referees sending them back. Great kick again by Paddy Taylor. It's disappointing to hear the boos for kickers, particularly at schoolboy level. You know, there should be better respect, but he's sticking in between the posts, which is credit to him and his mentality.
Porrick Reedy definitely seems to be policing everything on the pitch and off the pitch. I think he had a word with Owen Daly there and the Newbridge head coach as well, and sent him back over towards the sideline.
Tell you what, Newbridge obviously have 9 points ahead, but if Blackrock find their mojo and the rhythm, they could score easily. They're such a talented team, and this is going to be a really exciting last 15 minutes.
With O'Shaughnessy's in the out half going to the bin here, it'll be quite interesting to see. It looks like Brian O'Flaherty is going to take this restart, and sorry, it's actually Derry Maloney there. It'll be interesting to see, does he play a role at outside half and try and fill that void while O'Shaughnessy is in the bin.
Connolly has had a solid game, a little half-back.
Yeah, you can see the touch judge flag there. The wind is definitely in Blackrock's favour, and Connolly's a big kicker of the ball, but didn't get huge distance on that. But it was totally the right decision. He caught it cleanly, just get it off, put pressure on the line out, and make sure that you don't have to build 2 or 3 phases to put a box kick in.
Pollard to McCarthy. Look to set up the roving more. And it's looking good. Gaining some valuable meters, and this is what Blackrock are good at. Surging forward. And it's a beautiful sight out here at Energia Park. And it's still going. And they've got the free play as well. Thomas Butler. Short to Woodcock. Terry Maloney.
It's a great tackle by Mangan. Blackrock are in front foot here. It's a big set.
Seb Short. And here's Niall Smith.
But in fairness, great tactics by Blackrock. It's the first time they used the rolling maul. Obviously with O'Shaughnessy out, it didn't make sense to go to the backs, and to be able to milk a penalty. I'm not sure if they have a second goal kicker here, but to be able to milk a penalty while their main man is in the bin, yeah, they're going to have a shot at goal.
Absolutely, and anything good that Blackrock do when they go forward seems to come off the back of when they can get Angulo carrying, and also the second row Thomas Butler.
So Terry Maloney will have the shot at goal. Scored a try in the quarter-final and in the first round of the Cup. Maloney can't convert. A big let-off there for Newbridge.
Yeah, it's very difficult to come in, and be an emergency kicker in a cup final. He's an outstanding player. He looks so dangerous with the ball in hand, and just there he didn't connect well with it. But Newbridge again survived.
Paddy Taylor. O'Flaherty. He's been as safe as a house at the back.
And definitely in counter-attack as well. He's looked to go back down the short side as well as linking with his other back 3 players.
Yet another carry by the tight head prop Smith. It's Woodcock. Pops it to Angelo. The skipper, Maguire. Some beautiful play.
I think Corey Greedy has been very consistent with some of the calls that he's made. You could clearly see there that the inside centre. Yeah, that looks like Colin Murphy, and he's sent him to the bin.
Yeah, it was a great line break by Blackrock. Might have been a forward pass. When they get in behind, they're so dangerous, looking to link, and it's level in terms of players on the field now. But Rock having a penalty, and they're going to go for post again.
This could prove a
but they got their kicker back on
here. Conor O'Shaughnessy arrives back onto the pitch while Colin O'Neill goes over to the sideline.
And Max Wilson is also on for Newbridge, the hooker. And this is a big kick now for O'Shaughnessy. And he's missed it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, at that time the Newbridge past people who weren't respecting the kicker, so disappointed to see that. But he missed the kick. It's obviously hard coming straight back on, but now Blackrock have a numerical advantage. They look to keep the ball in the hand and really stretch Newbridge.
Jack Pollard. And here's O'Shaughnessy. A little chip over the top.
Yeah, it's momentum is definitely with Blackrock now. Obviously a really brilliant break by O'Shaughnessy down the left. He put the ball over the top. Lawler just couldn't catch it in the full, try to fly hack it. And Newbridge are in front, and now Blackrock go to the corner, and obviously with that rolling maul looking so dangerous, Newbridge will have to probably try and stop this at source in the air.
It was fantastic link play from Jack Pollard there. I think he identified it. There was open space, looked towards his back, found O'Shaughnessy out wide. Bernard, do you think that Newbridge will try and stand off this one again?
I don't think it's too risky. I didn't have to try and contest in the air.
Thomas Butler taken by Walsh. And here comes the skipper again, Angelo. Blackrock searching for their second try. It's the tight head prop, Smith. Seb Short. Johnny
What a
Graham.
hit by Bowen. But Blackrock have massive numbers on the right hand side.
Short to McCarthy. Pressure times. It's Smith once more.
Again, Blackrock have guys out on the edge. They're going to go. Hands.
O'Shaughnessy, Maloney whips it wide. O'Flaherty scores. This game is far from over.
Yeah, great play from Blackrock. They did a little breakout play off the line out, getting their captain over the gain line, and from there they were on the front foot. It took them a while to get the ball to the edge, but Brian O'Flaherty, he needed to make it, having not given the pass, but he backed himself and he got it down.
You could definitely see that Blackrock were trying to create that space in the overlap, and maybe they just went to the forwards one time too many, but O'Flaherty did well to finish that. I think there was a 2-on-1 situation, so he did well to ground the ball.
Yeah, obviously with Newbridge having a man in the bin, it was going to be tighter, but some great defence by Newbridge. But in fairness to Blackrock, they looked after that ball so well. Their ball carry and their clean out was so accurate, and yeah, they deserved the try.
And O'Shaughnessy, he can't convert. But uncharacteristic of the 10, but it is a lot of pressure.
It's a very hard kick on his wrong side. He's been excellent. I mean, the try came from his break down the left-hand side, leading to the penalty. But it means Newbridge now they can concede penalties. Blackrock at the moment have to score a try to take the lead.
This restart will be very important, as we saw in the first half when Newbridge scored. They gave the initiative back to Blackrock by knocking it on. So it's very important that Rock secure this ball from the restart.
Paddy Taylor and O'Flaherty, the try scorer. He's third in the competition this year. What a cup final it's been. It's going to go down to the wire here at Energia Park. It's Todd Lawler who scored the first try, beats one.
Yeah, Lawler did brilliantly. Unfortunately, though, the line integrity, from a Newbridge point of view, line integrity of Blackrock was excellent, and there was no space when he passed the ball, and the result is a line out to Blackrock, in the Newbridge half. But Lawler's an exceptional player. His father played for Ireland. Phil Lawler, he's head of domestic rugby, past people in Newbridge himself, and played for Beck the Rangers. And his older brother Donald Lawler was part of the Newbridge team that shared a cup with Clongowes 2 years ago. And he's an excellent player. He just hasn't got a great ball in attack. He's been having to do a lot of defending.
Dylan, for neutral, this is what you want, going down to the absolute wire. What a return to the Junior Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've mentioned it throughout. The atmosphere in here is fantastic. There's a lot of neutrals out all around the stands. And coming into the last into the last 5 minutes, and there's a 4-point game. I think it's anyone's game here.
Oh, for sure. And you just imagine how those young players feel, knowing that 1 error, one bit of ill discipline could cost them a cup. It's very tough on them, but hopefully this game goes down to a brilliant bit of play rather than an error.
Pollard, and it's been turned, it's been poached by Newbridge. Connolly resets, pops it to tennis. And here's Hanley now looking to break away. And Manelli. And here's Ford once more, the number 8.
This is dangerous for Newbridge. Oh, high tackle. Yeah, dangerous by Newbridge because they're playing phases, in a dangerous area of the field. You'd have to fancy Blackrock if they get a penalty there. Newbridge will be defending at 22. Blackrock are dominant in the collision. They're very good at the breakdown, but Newbridge managed to force a penalty there and get a chance to breathe a little bit.
I think an attack Newbridge got a little bit narrow there, and if there had been turnover ball, Blackrock could have had an opportunity if they managed to get it wide. There was a high tackle, and Pork Reedy, he just had a word with the Blackrock captain Jack Angulo, and play is about to restart here with a penalty in the middle of the field.
Newbridge are gone for the scrum, obviously it's a big call.
That's an interesting call.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic of that. It came in from the coaches. It came in from the coach. Maybe they're looking to open up that space in the backfield for a 50-22 and pin Blackrock back down to 22. But it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do here. They've gone with a split anyway, with Lawler in behind the scrum. But obviously Newbridge are back to 15 as well now. The yellow card is back on.
But there's also only 30 seconds on the stadium clock.
Well, that's obviously, yeah. Which clock are we going off? Stadium clock, I'm not sure. Has that been stopping accurately? It's just blocked by the post there. If that is the case, it makes sense then to try and wind it down. So if they feel it's the last 20 seconds, they won't kick it out. They look to play a couple of phases and, make sure they get clarity from the referee it's over and then knock it out.
Connolly feeds. It's an impressive shove. Takes contacts. Lawler, the fullback. Looking to run down the time. And all they need to do, Newbridge, is keep hold of the ball. Max Wilson, the replacement hooker.
The clock in the stadium here has gone to full time, but the one that we have in front of us, which could be linked with Pork Reedy's watch, still is just coming up to
what
a minute
a carry!
remaining.
That's Connor Hanley.
Hanley's been immense, in fairness, when they've needed him to get good carries. But Newbridge are short. Oh.
Mangan.
Offside, have the penalty. That could be the game. In fairness, you can totally understand Blackrock's mindset there. They want the ball back. They want to make something happen. And Newbridge are playing, pretty, how would you say it, pragmatic phase. There's no real danger. You have to take a gamble, and well spotted by the referee, an advantage there. And you'd imagine Newbridge captain be looking to get clarity now how long is actually left, because this is dangerous when Newbridge playing in this area, negative type phases. But if it works out, it's great game management.
Well, they are seconds away in Newbridge from their 3rd title.
Be interested if they go for a scrum again. Yeah, they have. Last time there was big pressure on the scrum. Connolly was lucky to get it away. Blackrock put a shove on. Newbridge scrum had been very dominant, but Blackrock really went after it there. And our match clock has got 25 seconds left on it, so yeah, maybe this is the one that the referee's gone off.
There's no doubt that Seb Short will be putting pressure on at the base of the scrum here.
Oh, another penalty. for the whip wheel again. Yeah, it's very difficult from a Blackrock point of view. You want to put pressure on. It's over. Wow.
Newbridge, Paddy Taylor, his skipper, kicks it into the stands. It's a day of days for Newbridge College, their third title. And remember, last year they had to share it with Blackrock. It's the first time they've won in a final since 1950.
Yeah, obviously, from a Newbridge point of view, I'm delighted. You can see what it means to the players, but I have to congratulate Blackrock in terms of how good a team they are, how they played. It was a great final, and I would have been happy with a draw, to be honest. And we're very, very lucky to win the cup today. But this Blackrock team will have great days again. They're full of outstanding players, and they played the game in a great manner.
Yeah, absolutely. As Bernard mentioned there, it was a fantastic game with two teams showing, excellent skill and determination and will throughout the game. It could have gone either way. Full credit to Newbridge. I think they were very, very clinical, especially in the start of the game, getting scores on the board early, and Blackrock will be licking their wounds and hoping to come back next year.
Yeah, look at you see the respect for both teams. It's very difficult to lose a final, but Blackrock straight away going over to shake hands with the Newbridge players. I think the referee did a really good job. As I said, it's just great the cup is being played, and obviously it's going back down to Newbridge now, but we'll see a lot more of these Blackrock players in the future at senior cup level and probably beyond.
But how good were Blackrock to come back into that game? They were under a lot of pressure, 13-0 down at half-time. They had a lot of the ball. They did exceptionally well to get back into this game, and in the end it could have gone either way.
Oh no, for sure. Blackrock put Newbridge to the absolute pin in their collar, and it's really could have went either way. Blackrock showed serious resilience to be 13-0 down at half-time, and straight away come back after Newbridge, and probably didn't get the bounce of the ball on the day, particularly in the first half, and Newbridge got that score lead, which in a final, particularly at junior cup level, is massive. And it's Newbridge win, but as I said, two very good teams.
An incredible scenes out here at Energia Park, Newbridge College, and it really means a lot. Bernard, it's an iconic moment for them.
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, we haven't had a huge amount of cups the last couple of years. Things have turned around a little bit. There's been a huge amount of work done in the school to develop these kids better with better coaching, and we're very fortunate. The school's a bigger school now than it was with nearly 1,000 pupils. But these kids will remember this day forever, and for their families and for them and for the school, it's a proud day.
You can really see that the winning mentality in this group. They've gone unbeaten since they came together as a team when they went into Newbridge at under 13 level, and I think that really stuck to them today. You can see there's a core leadership group there with the halfbacks that really marched them into different places around the pitch. Yeah,
and I think that some of the coaches, two of the coaches were there in my time, Matt O'Shea, Declan Corbett, Paddy Mahan, the guy with the long hair that you'll have seen on the screen, David Brew. They've put huge hours, 20 years of work into coaching in Newbridge College, and they haven't had as many good days as probably Blackrock have, so they'll have to enjoy this now because they've definitely deserved it.
You can see what it means from there on the far side. I think they might be greeting their past students over there.
Yeah, they're the past pupils, they'll enjoy this, and they'll come over, you'd imagine, in a minute to the current students and get the applaud from them. And in fairness to them, they've been brilliant in this campaign. As you said, they haven't lost a match since they came into the school. I know Johnny Murphy, the senior coach, has got his eye on 5 or 6 of them to go straight to the senior squad. So it's definitely a talented group, but what I suppose I like most about them is how much they played for each other and how they dug in and showed real work rate and belief and honesty.
Newbridge going over to their schoolmates. What a moment.
The atmosphere here is outstanding as the Blackrock team go over to greet their fans, and I think the Newbridge team are doing the exact same. As you can see over in the corner there, they're binding, and I think might be singing their school song.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. And look at the reception that Rock team are getting from their pupils. It's phenomenal, and they deserve it. They're an outstanding team. It's a great day for the final, obviously. Lads heading into a week off now for Halloween. They can go to the cinema tomorrow, maybe bowling on Sunday, and enjoy themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's one thing to win the championship, but you have to be awarded the trophy as well, and indeed the other medals. So can we have both teams over to the pits here, please? And it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the chairman of Leinster Rugby, of the Schools Committee of Leinster Rugby, is Mr. Conor Monteith.
Newbridge are just getting called over here to receive their medals and the trophy.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here today at the Bank of Ireland Leinster Rugby Schools Cup Final. And what a game it was. I think it's very important today to say, obviously, over the last 18 months, we have gone through a lot of things in society. I think it's very apt today that the final of the 2021 Cup, which was played between Rock and Newbridge, was also meant to be the final of the 2020 Junior Cup. And I think, as we're all here today, I think those players should be congratulated as well. Before we have our presentation, there's a few people we'd like to thank. Firstly, our sponsor, Bank of Ireland, for all their support during the Schools Cup. To all in the Leinster branch, for their hard work in getting all the competitions off the ground. To our Schools Committee, for all their work in the background, and of course, to all the schools competing in our competitions. And of course, to all the parents of all the players that have been here. So, massive round of applause for you. I'd like to thank our match officials today, not only the ones that are here today, but all the match officials that have been here throughout all the competitions. Without our rest, we wouldn't have a game, so thank you. I'd like to call on the Leinster Branch President, Mr. John Walsh, to present the Junior Schools Cup onto the plate. 12, Colin Murphy. Number 13, Garrett Lehman. Number 14, Eric Cosgrave. Number 15, Tom Lawler. Number 16, Max Wheeling. Number 17, James Redmond. Number 18, Sam O'Loughlin. Number 19, Ian Murphy. Number 20, John O'Neill. Number 21, Christian Murray. Number 22, Paddy Norton. Number 23,